You've been lied to your entire life. They told you to be humble, to be quiet, to dim your light so others don't feel insecure. They told you confidence comes from being liked, from being accepted, from fitting in. But what if I told you that's the fastest way to stay weak? Real confidence, the kind that bends rooms, stops people mid-sentence, and leaves a mark on the world, doesn't come from the light. It's forged in the dark. It's not loud. It's not boastful. It's the kind that stares straight into fear and doesn't flinch. The kind that doesn't need permission to speak, to act, to exist. It simply is. Dark confidence isn't evil. It's power, without apology. It's not about hurting others. It's about finally refusing to hurt yourself by staying small. You've played the nice guy. You've waited your turn. You've asked for approval. And look where it got you. Stuck, overthinking, doubting every move. But the ones who rise, the ones who lead, the ones who dominate, they know a secret. Confidence isn't given. It's taken. Not by force, but by claiming what's already inside you. The strength, the vision, the hunger. It's not about becoming someone else. It's about becoming more of who you already are, without the filters, without the guilt, without the fear of being too much. And yes, some people will be uncomfortable when you step into that version of yourself. But that's their problem, not yours. This is the dangerous side of power, not because it harms others, but because it makes the old you disappear, the insecure you, the doubtful you, the silent you, and in its place, a version of you that walks into any room like they own it, because deep down, they know they could, if they chose to. This isn't about arrogance. It's about owning your space in this world, with calmness, with clarity, with quiet, unshakable confidence that comes from knowing who you are, not needing to prove it. If you've ever felt like something inside you was being caged, like your fire was locked behind fake smiles and constant overthinking, then listen closely. Because in this video, I'm going to show you how to unleash the side of you they never wanted you to discover. The one that doesn't chase, doesn't beg, doesn't break under pressure. The one that creates pressure. The one that becomes the standard. The one that leads without asking to lead. This is the art of dark confidence. It's clean, it's calm, it's powerful, and once you unlock it, you'll never go back. Let's begin. Step 1. Ruthless self-trust. Dark confidence begins where doubt ends, and that means you must eliminate one thing from your life: external validation. Most people live like beggars, constantly asking the world, "Was that okay? Do you like me? Did I say the right thing?" But those who embody dark confidence don't ask. They decide. They trust their instincts, even if it makes others uncomfortable. And here's the truth no one tells you. The world follows those who move without hesitation. So how do you build this self-trust? You stop explaining yourself. You stop asking for permission. You stop negotiating with your insecurities. Start doing small things without asking anyone's opinion. Start walking into rooms like you belong, even if your brain says otherwise. Why? Because your mind listens to patterns. And every time you act boldly, it rewires itself to believe, "I move, therefore, I am right." This is the first law of dark confidence. If you act with certainty, the world adjusts. Step 2. Commanding presence. Have you ever met someone who said almost nothing, but you couldn't stop watching them? That's the energy we're talking about. Not noisy, not flashy, just undeniably present. This kind of presence doesn't come from being good-looking or loud. It comes from one thing: non-neediness. Most people walk into rooms trying to impress, but the one who needs nothing controls everything. Here's how to command presence. Slow your movements. The more rushed you are, the more submissive you look. Hold eye contact 10% longer than feels comfortable. You'll break people's patterns instantly. Speak with intention Every word must feel like it matters. Because when you respect your own words, so does everyone else. Dark confidence radiates when you no longer try to be the center of attention, because your energy already is. Step 3. Emotional control is power. Your emotions are your army. But for most people, it's a rebellion, completely out of control. People say things like, "I'm just an emotional person." You're an undisciplined person. Dark confidence isn't cold. It's controlled. It's the calm in the storm while everyone else loses themselves. If someone insults you, mocks you, doubts you, do nothing. Silence burns deeper than fire, because your response tells the world who owns you. And those who truly hold power don't react. Instead, practice this. When triggered, breathe once, deep, from the belly. Speak half as much as you want to. Remember, the more emotional you are, the more easily you can be manipulated. Emotional control doesn't mean becoming robotic. It means becoming unshakable. Step 4. The energy of not chasing. Let me be blunt. Chasing is the language of the powerless. Whether it's people, opportunities, attention, or approval, chasing creates a frame where you're always beneath. Dark confidence flips the frame. You don't chase, you attract. By becoming the kind of person whose silence says more than someone else's screaming. By building a life so strong, people feel lucky just to be around it. How? You focus on your path like a sniper. You invest your time in skill, solitude, and strategy, not in pleasing others. You make rejection your filter, not your fear. If they walk away, good. Less noise. When you stop chasing, you signal one message to the world. I am the prize. And people, energy, and power are naturally pulled toward the one who doesn't need them. Most people fear their dark side, but what if that's the exact side that holds your true power? Not the fake smile, not the people-pleasing, but the version of you that's calm, focused, and completely unapologetic. So now, I'll ask you, what would your life look like if you stopped holding back?